Awaken. Let your eyes flicker open, my most loyal disciple, and know that for the first time in many, many days, you are finally safe. The quest you embarked upon in my name is over, and what's more, ended in a success that only you could bring. You need not kneel, my disciple. If anything, I should be bowing before you. I may be your goddess, but without the tasks you performed this day, I would be nothing. I am most proud of you. You have journeyed far and overcome much, my loyal disciple, faced unnameable evils, and bested them all, so that the world may one day become better. I know it wasn't easy. I know you went through so much and lost so many along the way that it sometimes seemed grim, maybe even hopeless. But you never let that beat you. You never doubted for a single second that I was there, watching over you. Even at those final seconds, when it seemed the world would collapse around you, you never gave up hope. And I admire that greatly, mortal. You are a true hero, a paragon of virtue. That is why I saved you from the brink of death. To have such a bright flame in my service, I could never let it be snuffed out in so wasteful a manner. You deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve a reward from your goddess. But before we get to that, I wish to discuss you, mortal. I have been watching you for so long, ever since you first considered becoming one of my disciples. The mere thought brought my gaze upon you, and I saw so much potential in your fragile being, such power that could be harnessed. However, unlike what some of my brothers and sisters may have done, I did not interfere. I let you develop at your own pace, and found my patience to be rewarded. You advanced so quickly, becoming the mightiest warrior my holy order had ever seen. I knew I had chosen well. And I knew, come the day that darkness might threaten our way of life, that you would be ready to defend it. And that you did, and did so well. When those undead hordes threatened your home, you didn't hesitate. You ventured across many miles, slew them in their thousands, proved your bravery again and again and again. There is not a soul alive who doesn't know of your story, brave one. And by extension, myself. Not only have you protected my order's way of life, you have brought more disciples to our flock, inspired by your deeds, and for that I thank you. You are our order's greatest hero and my greatest disciple. And now I am going to give you what you so richly deserve. I know you didn't embark on this quest for a reward. Not once did such a thought enter your mind. No, you did it simply because you loved me and because it was the right thing to do. Again, I thank you. But let it not be said that your goddess is ungrateful. Why, with my great powers I formed all that is good in your eyes, did I not? I've created peace for you, your family, and countless others. I know sometimes it may appear I am not as proactive as I should be. But despite what you may think, there are limits to my power. I am not all-knowing, not all-powerful. But I am painfully aware that without my followers and their belief in my holy presence, their faith in my powers, I would have nothing. Thus, I like to show them kindness when I can. I like to show them that I do care, that I do value them. And I value your actions this day greatly. Never let it be said that I am ungrateful mortal. 100 gold pieces should be enough, shouldn't it? No. I am not joking, my disciple. I am the goddess of all that is good, not the goddess of comedy. Was my offer too low? How about 150 gold pieces? You don't seem particularly pleased with that either. What am I doing wrong? I admit it has been a few millennia since I walked across your realm in a more humanoid form, but I have been very busy. Why, has the economy of your world become a bit more pricey since I last checked? I remember a time 150 gold pieces could have bought much in the way of real estate. It is a lot of money, after all, 150 gold. Nothing to turn away from. Oh. You found more just by looting the corpses of your enemies? Well, in that case, you're right. It was a monumental task you performed in my name, after all, and you deserve a monumental reward in turn. 250 gold, how about that? You still seem reluctant to take my offer. A little disappointing, I must admit. Once upon a time, merely being in my holy presence was reward enough. How times have changed. But again, I am a kind goddess. Tell me, mortal, what would you like? What springs to mind as being a reward worthy of a goddess? Some kind of legendary weapon. You know those don't come cheap, right? No, you're right. You're right. You deserve it. after what you went through. But given that I am not a goddess of war, such things are more difficult for me to conjure, my disciple. I'm sure you can understand that. It would be like a god of fire trying to conjure water, or a god of love conjuring something of purest hate, or, in mortal terms, an artist trying to become a writer. Not impossible, but very, very difficult. But your task was no less difficult, so I shall do my best. Prepare yourself. And perhaps look away. I wouldn't want my holy image to be desecrated. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There. There. That took a bit more than I was expecting, but here you are, mortal. A weapon worthy of a goddess. A name. How about... Oh, I've got it. The Holy Blade of... stabbiness? A most effective weapon. Take a few swipes with it. I'm told it does 1d12 worth of damage. Look, I tried my best, all right. I'm not used to giving out rewards to my followers. Usually you're so content with worshipping me, I never really have to give you anything. I really overestimated myself here. I'm sorry if this has been disappointing for you. But know that you have my blessing and my favor. I greatly value what you have done for me so far. In fact, here, take the gold. Take the sword. I'll even grant you a special title amongst my followers. The Godly Chosen. Do you like that? Well, it means you're godly, and you're chosen. Very impressive, I think. That will no doubt catch a few eyes once I return you to civilization. In fact, I think you'll be remembered as a saint, and rightly so. I wasn't lying before when I said that you're our order's greatest hero, mortal. I'm oh so proud of you. So, if there's anything else I can do to reward your efforts, anything at all, well, I'll certainly do my best to fulfill it. But no promises. What's that? Ah, a traveling companion. Someone to spend time with. Yes. You lost many friends along the way. I assure you they're in a better place now, though. I went out of my way to ensure that. They'll be remembered long after their deaths, I promise. I understand the depths of their sacrifices. But tell me more about this companion you desire. Details about them. It has been some time since I've created new life. Describe them for me. I see. kind but a bit clumsy, radiant, heavenly. They sound like quite a catch, I must say. Hey, wait a second. You're not referring to me, are you? You wish for your goddess to become your companion and walk across the earth with you, mortal. My, that is certainly a request, but one I am tempted by. This discussion we've been having, it's opened my eyes to my ignorance. I have long considered myself a protector of your realm, but it seems I know so little about it. And I think I should change that. Thus, I will fulfill your request and conjure for myself an avatar to experience the world through. I shall still be here in the heavenly realm, but I'll also be with you. I hope that is sufficient. Very well. In that case, mortal, once you return to your home, I will be there as well, ready and waiting to see what mortal life is truly about. Thank you for that request, mortal. I think it will certainly be an interesting one. Hey, cupcakes. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention, for your likes, for your comments, for your subscriptions, for all of your support. I have so many things to give out today. Captain Kealoha and Inline Flaws and the Y Rider and Anonymous. Thank you all for the lovely gifts from my throne. And also, thank you to all of my patrons, obviously, especially my Baker and Pound Cake tier patrons. Wolf9004, Wolf, again, Vile Miles, Succubus Slave, Malice Silo, Army Guy 007, The Undead Toast, Mr. Fabulous, Tiny the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Mr. Rickles, Anin, Nick, Always Able, Infinite Moon, Old Bean UK, Kahlua Bear Forces, The Swaggy Llama, Cody, Art Lowe, Pierce Tailish, Lucky Bellamy, Tom Berry Shuffle, and Christian Cleopatra. You guys mean the world to me. I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.